Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. An experienced and certified member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the U.S. military is about to educate you with facts and not hyperbole or propaganda for the government or its minions. At times, we give you a little news, international news, or what is happening in the world. As you all know that it's over 4 months now that the Russians have invaded Ukraine. We see that Vladimir Putin is saying that Ukraine is not a real place. I don't know where you get that from. So the truth doesn't. He's the kind of person that the truth is what they in Russia approve. It's not only Russia, but that's how it is in certain parts of the world. You understand? So you have some countries in the world where I don't know where the truth is accepted, but I know where I'm living, and you understand the truth is it's an offense. Sadly, that's how it is. You understand? People don't appreciate the truth in the United States of America, and it's the same thing that's happening in Russia. You understand? In the United States of America, if you speak the truth, they label you and all kind of things. So you just have to. People are like organic robots. So when people talking about the people in China, Russia, North Korea is being brainwashed in the Middle East, it's the same thing in the United States of America. People, freedom of speech, no, freedom of speech is what they approve. You understand what I'm saying? So it's the same thing that's happening in Russia. So the people in Russia, they're not getting the news about the war, what is happening here, because Vladimir Putin, he's the one that controls the information. And you know that they learn all these things, all of these oppressive tactics from slavery. These are something that they've, and it works over 400 years because, remember the slaves, which is people, looks like me, my ancestors, black people, they weren't allowed, to read the Bible, because if they read the Bible, they'll be educating themselves, and that is a death sentence. Can you believe it? Reading the Bible amount to a death sentence then. So the Russians have mastered that part of that craft. You understand, in terms of brainwashing people, their own people, and limited the information that they can receive. So even family is turning on family. Family who lives in Ukraine and in Russia. The ones who live in Ukraine is telling the ones in Russia what is happening here, and they're telling them they're liars, and that's not what is happening there. So it's confusion. That's all lies, lies cause confusion. Because the person who's speaking the truth is offended that, oh, on God's earth, I am related to you and I am telling you this and you're not believing me. So that's how lies and confusion operate. You understand? In the human psyche. It's just like if you is standing in the rain and you stand, and you're telling somebody who's looking and you're telling them it's raining, and they're telling you, no, it's not raining, the sun is shining. And you're like, but I am the one who's experiencing the rain, and it's, my clothes is wet, and you're explaining to them why you say the rain is falling, because the showers is coming from the sky. You have no control over it, so you're telling them, but they in their different reality, they're not in the reality, so they're telling you they're not in the real world, so they're telling you what you're saying is lies. And it's not true. So that is what is happening. We call it misinformation, and it has been something that has been propagated from the inception. Whenever the Europeans meet with the Africans, because remember the greatest schools, it was the Africans who used to teach the Europeans, about language, mathematics, and all those things, how to make learn. Now the Arabs, Africans, black people. It's black people, who used to live in Egypt, So don't misconstrue and think that these people are Egyptians now. They are not the true Egyptians. They are imposters. They are invaders. Their ancestors are invaded and chase out the black people out of their own country. Africa is supposed to be predominantly black people, but you have Arabs there, so they are invaders. You understand? So that's how it is. So, so during the war that is going on, there's a lot of atrocity going on, and the Russian media is controlled by the Russian government, which is a autocratic and despot government. You understand? These people, they kill their opponent, and if you speak the truth in Russia, you are it's a death sentence. In America, if you speak the truth, it's economic terrorism. So anywhere you go, the truth is under attack. You understand? Now, for the last president, Donald Trump, he was um, he was one of the, and he attacked the truth as if there's no tomorrow. That's how it is because he realized that's how the system is. It's a big, it's who can tell the best lies and gin up the people and control the people's mind. That's why Donald Trump was able to even get people to attack their own government um, in January 6, 2021. So you have to understand all these things work. Your mind is powerful, So if you can't think for yourself, the government cannot control your mind. And then they see you as a threat. So that's why Vladimir Putin, kill journalists, kill his opposition leaders. You understand? Because of the truth. So the truth is under attack. So for these people, if you're not a good liar, that society, the country is not the place for you. You have to either you're going to flee or you're going to die because of the truth. So the truth is under attack everywhere. In the United States of America, in Western Europe, if certain people speak the truth, you're in problem big time with these people. So that's how it is. The truth is under attack everywhere in the world. Because if the truth was not under attack, and then you have a model country that speak the truth. But you see the countries that really speak the truth, these countries are mostly poor, they are poor financially. And you have to understand that the money system, remember it's them created the money system and all of that. It's that they're the countries. They're the one that control, create this money system. So money is God and money is truth. If you have money, you can buy your way out and you can commit any atrocity, any crimes, and your crimes is washed away. Just like what they saw the Prince did. He sent people to kill Khashoggi, and because of money, all of that's murder, all of that's been buried because of money. You understand? And then, he just show his disdain for the United States of America by not even answering Joe Biden's phone. But that's how money is, money is God. Capitalism, money is God. Truth doesn't exist. The truth is what they want, what they tell you is truth. So, when you think that, oh, you live in a free country or a free world, you're dreaming. You don't live in nothing. There's nothing free. It's all about what people have been doing is people are like organic robots, or they just go along to get along because they know about the economic terrorism. And most people, remember, it's two kind of people in this world. Don't think about the middle class. There's nothing like that. It's either you're rich or you're poor. The rich people, they're the one that was the top of the pyramid, and they determine what happened below. And the peasant, they get the what left, and they make sure that the peasants, their life is miserable. You understand? A lot of people, in America or anywhere in the, if you notice the countries in the world where people are happier, is the country that have better systems. But I am not familiar with those systems, and you understand what I'm saying. But to date, everything is just all about lies, and there's no country that you can say is a model country where whenever they say something you can say yes, this is the truth. Maybe in the third world country then, but they're so corrupt too that everybody just lie. You understand? So that's how this world is. But guess what? It goes to show that some people can do some things, and others can't, because it's the system. They're the one that control the system and stuff like that. So, controlling the media, you control the narrative and how people think. So, you will not see this in the American media. You understand what I'm saying? So, if you cannot read, if you do not read, you won't know these things. You understand? That two Russian soldiers raped a 1-year-old boy. That's a baby. Two Russian soldiers raped a 1-year-old boy. That girl and a boy. And killed him. The rape killed the little boy because they messed up his anus, his rectum. As where I'm from, Jamaica, and they mash up his body and kill him, the little boy. But you won't see that in the media, nowhere. You have to read it because they say that most people do not like to read it. So that's how I find this information. And I am so upset to see something like this. Well, you know, some black people would say, well, it's none of your business because it's white people killing white people, raping white kids and this like that. But come on, you know, when you're a parent, you can sympathize with people because, oh my God, man, imagine you have a little son, 1 year old, your son or you haven't done these people anything, and these people invade your country, and then they rape two grown men, raped and kill your son. You understand? It's not like they shoot him, you know. It's the rape where they rape the little boy body, his rectum, by putting their plumbing tool in the little boy anus and destroy him, killing him, you know, internal bleeding, and you don't see nothing about it. So I'm wondering what Vladimir Putin is going to do about that, because Vladimir Putin, they say, is one of the most anti-LGBTQ plus dictator in the world, you know, because thousands of these people have been gone missing, you know, in Russia, you know, Russian security picked them up off the road and they just disappear. So I'm going to read this to you know. On Thursday, May 19, 2022, a 1-year-old boy died after being raped by two Russian soldiers. The Ukrainian Parliament's Commissioner for Human Rights. The accusation is one of the most horrific of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, but is not unique. Yenisova Lumitia Leontineva said it gets reports of sexual violence against Ukrainians every day, including against children. Leontineva did not give further details of what alleged to have happened, but she said that the report had been received in the previous 24 hours. The insider could not independently verify the claim. The majority of the reports were coming from around Kharkiv, though she did not give a specific location for the allegation about the 1-year-old boy. She said most statements were made by relatives or those who did not die, by the victims themselves. Russian forces have this week, that's, you know, when it happened, has been withdrawn from the area around Kharkiv, Ukraine's second largest city, which had long been subject to heavy attacks. On Thursday, the commissioner said that her office received 10 reports of sexual violence in 1 hour on Thursday, including 8 cases of minors being raped. Oh my God. No. Minors. Oh, you know, what kind of people do them thing here? These people are savages, Rasta. I appeal to the United Nations Commission for Investigation Human Rights Violation during the Russian military invasion of Ukraine to consider these facts of genocide of the Ukrainian people. Leontineva said Russia's invasion of Ukraine has repeatedly been described as a genocide by Ukrainian officials, including President Volodymyr Zelensky, and the reports of rape has been widespread. So the Russian military has been using rape, you know, as a weapon, you know, to terrorize the people in Ukraine. You understand? So when Vladimir Putin don't play with the LGBTQ community in Russia. That is what the information that we are receiving from the media in the West. So he has soldier in his military that is raping children, a little boy, and they rape him until they kill. Oh man, that's worse than barbaric, man. Oh my God. You know, where's the heart, Rasta? My heart goes out to the parents of that little boy, man. I couldn't even imagine as a parent that you have a little 1-year-old boy, and 2 grown-ass men rape him until he died. Oh my God. Why they never rape women? I know that little boy mother must be there, or even his father. They turn on the little boy. That's weird, and that's pedophilia. That is. Oh my God. And it is shocking, man. These atrocities. This is a wickedness. But you won't see this in the media, on cable news, because it's another, you know, it's the same thing. You understand? Because You have to understand, in Russia, the truth, if you speak the truth in Russia, you're killed. If you speak the truth in the West, economic terrorism. The truth is what they determine. You understand what I'm saying? And all of us, everywhere in the world, it doesn't matter where you're from or where you're socialized. We are all programmed. You understand? Only that some people can think for themselves and others can't. So, thanks for watching the Jamaica Young Police channel. Remember to like and share the video. And most of all, comment and click on the notification bell. You understand? To get the latest whenever I post it. It's a requirement by YouTube. You understand? For you to say that at the end of the video. So that's why I said one love and all the best here. And look, nobody can say that this channel is homophobic. We're just reporting what they're saying happening in the world. You understand? We are not creating anything or taking anything out of the sky. And we're talking about our own experiences. You understand? So all the best to you and your family. One love. Peace.